When sponsor or CRO teams talk about bringing clinical trials into the home, the conversation often starts with a familiar question. What procedures can be done remotely instead of at the clinical site? But today, I want to challenge that framing and propose a better place to start. Because when we design remote nursing solutions by focusing first on location, we risk missing the most important factor of all, participant burden. What do I mean by burden? It could be anything from travel time, appointment frequency, physical fatigue, cognitive load, emotional stress, and basically anything involved in the cumulative effort required to participate in a clinical trial. This is important because if we don't understand that burden first, even well-intentioned home visits can fall short. So, how do we understand participant burden? I would start with an assessment of the participant's journey across the entire protocol. Ask questions like, what is the participant indication? How does it affect the participant's mobility? How often are the participants required actually on the hospital site? How far do they travel to get there? And how does it affect work, school, or family responsibilities? Which procedures create anxiety or exhaustion? And which requirements lead to missed visits or potential dropout? An at-home nursing solution then becomes a targeted intervention, not a blanket convenience. For example, a routine blood draw might look like an easy win for the home, but if the real friction lies elsewhere, say with long baseline days, tightly clustered early cycles, or post-procedure recovery, then the smarter move is to design support around those high-burden moments. In other words, don't try to move everything home by default, or simply focus on the procedures that seem an obvious fit for the home on paper. Instead, aim at the points in the protocol that place the greatest strain on the patients, where home-based support will deliver the biggest lift in adherence and experience. When participant burden shapes the design, at-home nursing can support adherence, improve data quality, and strengthen retention because it's aligned with real participant needs, not just assumptions. We at WEP have a goal, and that is to help sponsors identify where the participant burden lies in their particular study, and then leverage decentralized solutions to minimize both participant and site burden, building fit-for-purpose clinical trial nursing solutions around this.